On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And good hard running will get him down. Close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. A run now with McLaughlin. He'll get about 2. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Street. Go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Open is Troutman downfield. He's got it. And he's in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Russ. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
7-7.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Russ. This pass caught by Judy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This one from 49. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And the score remains tied at 7.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Reynolds is the motion man here. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw. Listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it here with Warren. He's going to have a Browns first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And that is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He was completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Browns are back within 4 at 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw is Nix. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, it's Watson. Going deep downfield for Jeudy. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Shotgun snap to Watson. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Come on, set. Come 19 Lion.
Play action now. It's Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play action down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Roll.
They'll run it with Williams. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Streak.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Set. Trap 60.
Nix going to throw for it. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible, and sometimes it's by design.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
To throw on second down is Watson. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. On the handoff, this is Warren. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. On the ground, this is Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Watson keeping this on his own read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
3rd and long for Watson. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop it behind the line again. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's going to run it. he goes, just shy of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Broncos.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of Nick.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Watson now on first down. Going deep downfield for Judy. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll go again with Williams. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. Williams, first down, and he's not done. And he'll be taken down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
To the 5-yard line. second and goal.
Hey, hey, check that.
One more time for Williams. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Let's go now.
On the give, it's... He gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. And with an open date on the schedule next week,